November 5, 1944, 30,000 feet above the Pacific, off San Diego's foggy coast. Lieutenant Commander Frank M. Mott's Navy patrol boat slices through choppy waves when a lookout shouts something massive drifts on the horizon, bobbing like a ghost ship from hell. The crew hauls it aboard, a tattered paper envelope 33 feet across, still leaking faint wisps of hydrogen. Japanese characters stamped on the rigging, sandbags crusted with foreign beach grains. And dangling below, unexploded ordnance, a 33-pound-high explosive bomb, 4 incendiary clusters humming with thermite menace. You can almost smell the mulberry paper, soaked by salt water, as hands and gloves probe the alien contraption. No one knows yet. This is Fugo, Japan's winship revenge. And it's just the first whisper of flying death reaching America's shores. Revenge burns eternal in wartime hearts. April 18, 1942, Tokyo trembles under Colonel Jimmy Doolittle's B-25s, roaring low over sacred soil, dropping bombs that scar the Emperor's backyard. 16 planes launched from USS Hornet. Minimal damage, maximum humiliation. Japan howls for payback. No Navy dares cross the Pacific. No fighters can touch American skies. But Major General Tsuyoshi Kasaba has an idea. Harness the heavens themselves. High above Honshu, scientists like Professor Hajime Sujitani map the jet stream, those invisible rivers of wind screaming west to east at 200 miles per hour, unseen by U.S. meteorologists until now. Kasaba's team at Oda Naval Air Depot fuses Army ingenuity. Paper balloons, lightweight as whispers, filled with hydrogen from electrolysis plants. Schoolgirls, thousands of them, glue 600 mulberry panels by hand, fingers raw, eyes burning from Fussen-Bakuden assembly lines. They think it's for weather scouting. Lies keep tiny hands innocent. Each Fugo is a marvel of malice. Altimeter fuses drop ballast bags at 26,000 feet. Aneroid barometers vent gas to climb back up. Payload: 5 pounds of napalm pellets for forest infernos, plus that anti-personnel beast to shred anything human below. Launch sites. Ishinomiya Beach's 3 sites, catapults flinging them into the void. November 3, 1944. First barrage. 9,300 will follow over 5 months. Winds carry them 5,000 miles. 1 in 10 hits North America. But success? That's the cruelest joke yet. What if silence becomes the deadliest weapon? Archie Mitchell's about to find out. May 5, 1945. Deer Heart Mountain, Oregon. Noon sun filters through ponderosa pines, picnic basket unpacked on a redwood blanket. Archie Mitchell, 13, races ahead with Joan Patsky, 13, Dick Patsky, 14, Jay Gifford, 13, and little Edward Engstrom, just 13 months old in his mother's arms. Elsie Mitchell, 26, pregnant with their second, watches her boy vanish into the woods. "Don't go too far," she calls. Laughter echoes, birds scatter. Then a whoosh, like fabric ripping from the sky. Something enormous snags in the trees, 1,000 feet up. Curiosity kills. The kids swarm it. A beach ball? No 30 feet wide, parchment skin pulsing faintly, wires and black pods dangling like spider legs. It's a balloon. Archie yells, poking the gondola. Joan touches a red fuse. Click, hiss, the world erupts. 5 pounds of TNT shreds flesh from bone in a 200-foot fireball. Thermite ignites the forest floor, flames licking toward the blast crater. Archie staggers out, clothes shredded, skin blackened, lungs seared. "They found it," he gasps to the mother sprinting up. Elsie screams for Joan, her Sunday school friend, gone. Edward's tiny body vaporized. First and only enemy attack on the U.S. mainland to claim American lives. 6 souls, 5 children. Word races to Bly Lumber Camp. Sheriff Jack Barklow seals the site, Army brass descending like vultures. Major General Henry Arnold's teletype hits Washington. Japanese balloon bomb killed 6 civilians. But orders come swift. Silence. No papers. No radio. Fears of panic or worse. Copycats lighting forests ablaze nationwide. Archie, sole survivor, swears secrecy under oath. His nightmares? Thermite glow. Friend screams. Japan's vengeance touches soil, but America buries it deep. How many more ghosts drift unseen toward the heartland? February 1945. Kalispell, Montana. Rancher Gus Peterson squints at dawn. Through frost-rimed windows strange debris litters his snowbound pasture like fallen stars. Shredded silk paper panels, bamboo struts snapped like matchsticks. A charred incendiary bomb, half buried in drifts. He pokes it with a pitchfork. No boom. Just acrid smoke from napalm residue. What in blazes? He mutters, hauling pieces to the sheriff. Army G2 intelligence trucks up within hours, whisking evidence to Wright Field Labs. 4th Fugo confirmed. But Peterson pulled its weather junk. Sworn to silence. You can hear the wind's cruel whisper. More coming. Across the west, they rain like judgment. Michigan's Thermopolis River snags 1 in ice fuses corrode harmlessly. Wyoming forests smolder from dud thermite clusters. Firefighters baffled by mystery fires. Alberta, Canada 6 balloons scar prairies. 1 singeing a power line. Washington State, 20-plus landings from Hanford's atomic labs to remote beaches. Navy PBY Catalina's spot drifts off California. Army spotters tally 285 recoveries by war's end. 1 in 12 succeeds the crossing 9,300 launched, 1,000 reach shore. Jet stream roulette. Some circle back to Japan, ballast bags washing up on home beaches. Others vanish into Arctic voids. Panic simmers underground. Intelligence cracks the code. Reverse-engineered Fugos reveal genius simplicity. Phosphate altimeters ping ballast at 38,000 feet. Barometric aneroids climb to 26,000. Photocell dusk relays finalize descent. Launch windows? Precise winter westerlies peak January through April. Technical Major Akira Arima's brainchild evolves. From 10 kilogram to 19 kilogram warheads, radio-directed variants tested, but winds betray only 20% hit forests. Emperor's firebomb dream fizzles, yet each thud on used soil twists the knife deeper. Would America ever strike back, or just watch the skies bleed? March 10, 1945. Oda Naval Air Depot, Japan. Dawn fog shrouds the launch ramps as Technical Major Akira Arima paces, stopwatch in hand. Hydrogen hisses into the 33-foot envelope's mulberry paper glistening wet from schoolgirl glue pots. Winds align. He barks to Lieutenant Colonel Iwao. Catapults groan, flinging 200 Fugos skyward in a single barrage. Jet stream swallows them whole, hurtling eastward at 200 knots. Arima's eyes burn with Doolittle's ghost, those B-25s that shamed the homeland. This is payback. Invisible, unstoppable, born of desperation, as B-29s pound Tokyo to ash. You feel the chill of futility in the operators' breaths. They know the odds. Back in America, panic whispers grow. March 17th, Revelstoke, British Columbia. A power substation sparks and dies as a Fugo's incendiary pod ignites mid-descent, plunging a town into blackout. Wires hum with overload. Blackout drills echo through snowy streets. Days later, Wyoming's Bighorn National Forest erupts. Rangers battle thermite blazes that defy water. Flames rooting deep in duff. Acts of sabotage? Headlines murmur before censorship clamps. Hanford Engineer Works, Manhattan Project's plutonium heart, goes on high alert. 1 balloon snagged 5 miles away. Fuse is inert, but message clear. Japan knows. Army Air Forces scramble P-38 Lightnings to hunt drifts, radar-pinging phantoms. 300-plus sightings logged, forests scarred, civilians sworn to forget what you saw. Yet failure haunts Tokyo. Intelligence trickles back via neutral ships. Most payloads dud in oceans, winds scattering like cherry blossoms in storm. Only 20% strike land. Fewer ignite the infernos dreamed. Emperor Hirohito questions Kasaba. Return on investment? Launches halt April 29th to 9th, 3/18 total. $10 million spent. $1,945. Tsuyoshi bows low, reassigned to suicide boats. Arima's genius rusts. Wines that faithless ally doom the campaign. But one truth lingers. Mainland America tasted war's breath. First enemy ordnance to soil its sacred ground. Could silence shield forever? Or would truth explode like thermite? June 1945. Wright Field, Ohio. Engineer Louis Finney cradles a captured Fugo in gloved hands. Its paper skin crinkling like ancient parchment under lab lights. Bamboo crossbars etched with kanji secrets. Fuses ticking in pickled jars. Simple as hell and diabolical, he mutters to Colonel Howard McIntosh. Reverse engineering peels back layers. Hydrogen valves calibrated to jet stream whims. Ballast dropping like clockwork prayers. Over 300 specimens dissected here sand from Ichinomiya beaches, tracing launches to Honshu. Youth meteorologists finally chart those roaring westerlies. 30,000 feet up, invisible highways Japan rode to our doorsteps. You sense the hush in the room. Victory in Europe nears, but Pacific skies still bleed these ghosts. Censorship holds iron grip. No New York Times whisper. No Life magazine splash. Elsie Mitchell's ghost picnic? Buried in classified files. Families compensated quietly $500 per child. Lifelong pensions for Archie, scarred orphan at 13. Loose lips sink ships, posters now guard skies. Saw something? Forget it. Power companies hush blackouts. Rangers blame lightning for thermite scars. FBI agents fan out, quizzing loggers, farmers thousands sworn under espionage acts. Japan gloats in Tokyo Rose broadcasts. Your forests burn. But silence starves them. No panic. No resource drain on home defenses. General Hop Arnold's gamble pays. Fugo fades to footnote. B-29s pound harder. Okinawa falls bloodied. War ends August 15th. Surrender crackles over radios. Fugo? Declassified scraps in 1946 tiny print. Back pages. Bly's memorial rises. 6 granite names under pines. Thermite crater filled with wildflowers. Archie Mitchell rebuilds farmer. Father. Silent hero dies 2010. Last whisper of that whoosh. 9,318 balloons. 6 dead. 0 forests razed. Winds mocked malice. Yet feel the chill. America's heartland, inviolate no more. First enemy bombs on soil. What if thousands had worked? The sky healed ... But memory drifts eternal. Washington, D.C. Declassification dribbles out like hesitant rain army reports stamped Fugo. Enemy balloon campaign. Hit microfiche shells. Buried in technical journals. No headlines screen the saga. War-weary America chases suburbs, babies, Buicks. Bly, Oregon picnic site? A roadside plaque whispers 6 names amid picnic tables. Joan, Dick, Jay, Edward, Elsie, and the unborn child. Archie Mitchell, now 14, stares at granite, fingers tracing letters. We touched death from the sky, he tells a Klamath Falls reporter, voice cracking like dry pine. Thermite scars fade under grass. Forests reclaim craters. You feel the weight of forgotten terror wines that carried empire's spite, silenced by strategy. Cold War dawns. Jet streams become NATO secrets. High-altitude forecasts shielding bombers. Fugo blueprints inspire U.S. experiments. Project Dove. Plastic weather balloons probing Arctic winds. Echoes of Arima's malice turned benign. Japan? Textbooks gloss Fussen Bakuden as footnote folly. Schoolgirls' glue pots romanticized in post-war peace. Oda Depot raised for rice fields. Ichinomiya beaches host lovers, not catapults. Tsuyoshi Kasaba retires to academia, penning memoirs of heaven's arrows. Akira Arima fades into bureaucracy. Doolittle raid victors medal up. Jimmy himself toasts survival over sake with Japanese pilots decades later. Irony bites. Balloons bridged enmity. Winds whispering, what if? Survivors carry scars. Montana ranchers find ballast bags in 50s plows. FBI trucks returning like ghosts. Alberta power grids install mystery safeguards. Archie fathers 5, farms wheat, but nightmares return in typhoons. Jones' laugh cut short. Dies 2010, age 78, last eyewitness. Museums hoard relics. National Air Force Museum's Fugo gondola gleams under glass, paper brittle as memory. Revelstoke blackout? Local lore. Hanford near miss? Atomic hush. 9,318 launched. 285 recovered. 6 graves. 0 panic. Wines won for America. But drift higher. What fragile skies shield us now? Today, Bly, Oregon. Wildflowers nod over the Mitchell Memorial. 6 names etched forever. Elsie, Joan, Dick, Jay, Edward, and the unnamed child, a silent 7th. Tourists snap photos. Kids' picnic yards from the crater where thermite hungered. Archie's gone, but his words echo in oral histories. It fell from nowhere, like God's judgment, but man's. National Air Force Museum, Dayton Fugo, number 39 hangs suspended, paper veins yellowed, fuses defanged. Touchscreen kiosks hum. Japan's boldest bluff. You stand there, breath fogging glass, feeling the jet stream's phantom rush 200 miles per hour rivers that smuggled death across oceans, only to whisper failure. Modern echoes chill the spine. China's spy balloons drift over Montana, 2023 to 60,000 feet up. Jet stream cousins laden with sensors, not bombs. Pentagon F-22S shred them midder. Debris rains like confetti over the Carolinas. Fugo's ghost grins. Same winds, evolved malice. Climate models now track those westerlies with satellite eyes. Arima would envy the precision. Doolittle's raid? Hero legend. Tokyo Air Raid Museum, glossing B-25 scars. Schoolgirl's Mulberry glue? Faded photos in Ichinomiya archives. Patriotic labor plaques gathering dust. Winds care not for borders. They carry grudges eternal. 9,318 Fugos. 6 lives. Infinite what-ifs. America's mainland tasted invasion first, only forgotten. Silence was victory's sharpest blade. But stare skyward on a blustery day. Feel that tug? Invisible threads still weave war's wildest gamble. What drifts toward us next?